Hi everyone, welcome to week 4. Can you believe you made it through 3 whole weeks of this class and 1 exam? So hopefully you're getting the hang of how these modules are set up and what our assignments are looking like for the week. And I hope these navigation videos help you each week to see what's due and to give you some more instruction on how to do each assignment. So let's look at the next week. So week 4, we're going to jump into infancy and toddlerhood. And the first domain we're going to look at is physical development. So let's look at our assignments for the week. So the first thing you're going to have is a discussion that involves you also looking at a podcast. I'll show you the instructions on that in a second, but here you can see the due dates for each of the assignments. Another reminder that your birthing interview is due this week on the 19th. I really encourage those of you who haven't been using this chart to use it to your benefit to help keep you organized. If you're just going through the to-do list, sometimes it gets to be a little overwhelming and you don't see this navigation video or the instructions when you just look at the to-do list. So hopefully you're looking at the modules. Okay, let's go into our assignments. So here's that first discussion. I have split the class into groups of 20, so you won't have as many students to respond to, but my hope is that you will respond before you see any other posts so that I know that you are writing things in your own words, and I'm really seeing what you learned from the podcast and from your research. So your discussion this week, you're going to look at how do parents learn about babies or families learn about babies. And so what I'd like you to do is look at the podcast using this link here. And I'd like you to listen to some of the advice on the podcast. And then I want you to look for other resources that are available to families with new babies. It's a different time than when I had my child, and there weren't a lot of social media outlets out there or even internet resources out there for new parents. And now there are so many new, exciting pieces of information out there. Sometimes it's a little too overwhelming, but I want you to take a look at what's out there for new parents, and then I want you to treat it like a Yelp review. So I want you to tell me a little bit about it, and I also want you to give it a rating. So either a 1 out of 5, a 2 out of 5, a 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, or 5 out of 5. 5 being the highest, a 1 or a 0 being the lowest. Tell me about the pros and cons. I also want you to make sure that you're hitting this 250 to 350 word mark. And then in your responses, I'd like you to check out the resources that your peers have written about. So again, your initial posts are always going to be due on Friday, and then your responses to your peers will be due by Sunday. Okay, so that's your discussion for the week. Your next assignment is going to be your Play, Pause It study lecture. So hopefully you're getting the hang of how to do these, and I hope they're helpful to you. I know they were recorded a few semesters ago, but the content itself is still relevant and accurate. So I hope you are enjoying these and that they're helpful. This is due on Sunday the 19th. Okay. I do leave them open for an extra week, so if you don't complete it by Sunday, please still take the time to complete it within the week that I have it open. So that way you still have some more information to help you with the exam at the end of 3 weeks, okay? Now you also have a week 4 and chapter 4 reading quiz. It's going to function the same way your previous quizzes have functioned, where you can open and close it as many times as you need to. My suggestion is that you read the book while you're completing the quiz so that you can really find the answers that you're looking for. I am under no understanding that you're probably going to read the chapters front to back, every single word. But if you can at least know where to find the information in your quiz, that is helpful. So, I mean, it's great if you were to read all of the chapter, and even more helpful than just skimming. So again, this is kind of like your play pause. It is due on the 19th, but you do have until the 26th to turn it in late. So from the 20th to the 26th, I will give 10% off for each day it's late, but you still have some extra time to submit it. Okay. And that's the end of week 4. So you have those 3 assignments, not including your birthing interview that's located in week 3 module to do this week. So I hope you have a wonderful time learning about physical development in infancy and toddlerhood, and I cannot wait to see you in the next week. Okay, have a great time.